All right, hello and welcome. You know the deal. We are back. We are ready. We are rolling in a solo challenge. Oh wow, the boats do a little flicker back there. Anyway, yeah, we need to get a full terraform, 63 TR, and over 100 points. Valley Trust, very strong company. Stormcraft looking for floaters, and Arclight almost unplayable. I mean, they're not that bad, but their effect is terrible. The 2 income, I guess, in solo is a little better than its value in like a competitive game. But meat industry, that's the only thing that makes this one work. 2 companies from the colonies expansion. What do you know? Floaters and animals, both are interesting. Bunch of steel, which is a very strong economic start. Wild tags, metals production, oceans, lots of options. Ecological zone. Hard not to play Arclight. I just said that the only card that makes them work is meat industry. I lied. Ecological zone is the same bonus as Arclight, meaning if you play a plant tag, you get 2 animals, 1 on each of the cards, both for a half point. If you play multiple green tags, well, Bob is your uncle. I'm not sure if we want the income colony or the steel colony. Probably steel, animals, and income, because I don't have a floater card. In terms of, like, I mean, I do have force precipitation, which means I should take a floater colony. I guess we won't take the income quality. I'm not sure. How strong are our starting cards? Not very strong. Don't get me wrong, ecological zone is cool. What that means to me is that I should take cards that give me production. I don't think nitrogen shipment is very strong. In fact, no, I'm going to take a wild tag. But this would help me get plants to get that first greenery so that I can play my combo card for eco. Like, I need a greenery for this card to be played, so that would be more doable. I'll grab the plant tags just for the sake of it. Market manipulation. I don't know about any of this. So it's an extremely weak start, but at least I have 3 cards coming in that could be stronger. Floater technology is not bad. So force precipit. So that. I think I buy a colony. It's a lot of money, but it gave me 3 floaters right away. And then I can floater tech, and now I just have Venus bumps for the next like 3 gens, which is not that good, okay, but it is something. And I didn't have much else to do with my time or my money, so hopefully we get some better engine cards here. I'll keep taking the plant tags and stuff, but you know, not too exciting otherwise. I could buy another colony. Well, I can't, actually. I'm missing $2. But I could trade for 3 resources. Or $9. I think we just hold our cash, right? We just didn't get offered anything interesting. And again, we're continuing to just get floater bonuses here. 8% should be doable. I shouldn't need that. We did it. We got meat industry. Holy smokes. Holy smoke show. We actually got. So now, every time we get an animal, we get $2 once I play this card. Holy. And then we play ecological zone, and every time we play a plant or animal tag, we get an animal. And then as Arclight, every time we play a plant or animal tag, we get a microbe or an animal. And then Miranda's in the game, so we can go here and get animals and cards. I'm losing my freaking mind, man. This is insane. This is insane. I don't know what we need to do right this instant, like, as I obviously want to set that up, but like, we need to do heat bumps. We need to do Venus bumps. If I do a Venus bump, I get an Ishtar mining, and at least then I can trade using titanium, right? Like, so we do that. We Ishtar. Otherwise, we get way too delayed. Greenhouses is like this already. Greenhouses. If I had a greenery in play, and I could play ecological zone, then greenhouses would be like insane. It would cost me $6, and alone it would get me a point worth of animals and $4 back without a single discount, or considering that I can use steel on it. Like, oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. We probably need the government to help us out with some oceans now, just so we have something to place beside. Do we get distracted by this stuff? Like, acquired company is the second Earth tag that I need to be able to play cards. Space elevator is almost certainly worth doing. Again, it sounds like a distraction, but what we can do is we can actually build a colony on Ceres and take our ship out there for the cost of 3 titanium. I would love to be using energy here, but we just can't quite do it. And then where did you go? I love you so. Where are you? I actually need $3 to do this. I need $2 to pay the cash and an extra steel. I guess I wait a whole generation. I must be able to sell a card. I should have just played acquired company. That would have been my second Earth tag because of my wild tag. Media archives likely can go. It's not that exciting. But yeah, I could have played this better. Getting an extra $1 just means I get this floater, and then Venus can continue being terraformed. You know, at the very least, I could have just traded for floaters. But anyway, stuff to do with my steel, energy to trade, Venus bumps, and stuff to do with my steel. Okay. Floater keeps floating. Then, I got a bunch of messages, one sec. Okay, so we focus on our steel here, and we keep our income moving. And again, I can trade using the titanium, but I don't want to. I need energy. Energy is like $9 a turn worth of titanium that I can save, which is bigger than acquired company. This is just taking a second to get off the ground, but don't panic. We are going to get there. The economy is going to be just right, and once all these cards become allowable, we are going to pop off. Holy Jeebus. I'm loving it. I'm freaking loving it, man. Space discount. Mars, like, card flipping. Holy, I think we have to do our acquired company to unlock that event card. And then I could do that with the subcrust. Where do I need to trade? I mean, these animals are locked up. But I probably go next gen, because this gen I don't have a colony there, and I would like to get a colony, and I can't do it yet. I don't even know what card to get rid of. It could be... No, it can't be an animal card. Maybe it's Eos Chasma, but Eos Chasma gives me an animal. Maybe it's Rover Construction. I overvalue Rover Construction, especially in games when I'm not playing that many cities. Herbivores. Every time you play greenery, get a frickin' animal, dude. Holy... Get this. This is effectively $11 off of something, so I could subcrust with this. Okay. And now I have to cycle a card. I guess I'm going to get rid of my triple Venus bump. It sucks, but I do have a lot in that department. More Venus bumping floaters. Electro catapult would be lovely to sell excess steel. I do need more energy still. I have so many cards, but what I don't have is heat. The heat needs to go up. I need something to do with my titanium, and I just sold like my only meaningful thing. Animals from this card, insane. Insects allows me to bonus off of stuff. And then spaceport, perhaps? Geez, even aerial mappers is good, but I just can't afford to be splitting my focus. I have all this titanium, but I need to do something with it, you know? So this discount makes sense. Meat industry makes sense. I have to trade with Ceres now because I messed up and I forgot the fact that I need a steel for my catapult. Or for my elevator, and now I can use steel for my catapult anyway. But I don't want to do that unless I have more energy, and I just don't have energy. I even want energy for like a second fleet. Do I buy energy for the money? Like, it's so expensive. How do I get a greenery? Do I standard project a greenery? Hard to say. We are at a break point for this double TR bump, so maybe air scraping is the play. Electro catapult. I really want you. Do I do electro catapult here? And $5 means I'll have one, so I won't have enough to buy an energy income. Yikes. Yeah, I just can't quite. I need to maintain my 3 energy if I want to trade, and I need to trade. I want to go get those animals next gen. Not to mention I need that heat bump to get us through this heat barrier. I need my first greenery to play my cards here. Like, it's a little bit nasty right now. I might just have to standard project this greenery. I mentioned it before, but it remains true. I just don't have enough money to standard project it. I mean, I do have meat industry in play, though. So, do I just buy the colony first? If I electro catapult, I get really in a sticky spot if I don't have enough money left over. But I think I just need to pull the trigger, you know? Like, I need to go here and build a colony. Then, oh, I guess we could have done a card draw. Refugee camp, not important. Then we trade here using 3 energy. And again, our money went up because we got 4 animals there. No, 3 animals and a card. Impactor Swarm. I mean, I have a wild tag, so this is more playable than it looks. Then, I don't have 1-point animals yet, but imported hydrogen for 2 more animals, again, is giving me half points and everything. The spaceport also steals my energy, you know? Just like... It's so tricky. I don't want to standard project a greenery, but I feel like I have to, you know? For now, let me do this. Get my money from there. I have so many floaters that I'm bumping Venus the whole way now. I need to buy an energy production. That's the trick right now. Or I can commit to not having any energy and I have to use titanium to trade next turn. But that's going to be really painful for so many reasons. The other thing that's upsetting me, the reason I keep hesitating, is because I'm like, oh, I greenery here, and then I get my placement bonus on my ecological zone. But, like, that's not that great either. Unless, perhaps I greenery at the bottom and then use it to come back up. Huh? So, you greenery here, you come here, a bunch of adjacency. That makes ecological zone playable. And money, like, literally net positive there. Holy smokes. And now I have both those cards in play. So even if I have to play an early greenhouse, again, we're like borderline making money on it. And now we're making a good city spot up here. And again, my energy is down, so I have to buy an energy for 11 bucks. Holy. Now, we do have huge problems, and that is we have not been offered terraforming cards for the heat track. I've mentioned that a couple of times now. Despite me saying it out loud, the game isn't being super kind to us. There is some heat income. It's really late to go for actual income. But it is what it is. Now, what's interesting is Herbivores is now playable by playing adaptation technology. So if I play this, I get a card cycle. I should have done a card draw first. Earth Office, I just snap play that for sure. Let's sell all this steel, of course. And if I have another floater card, which I do, I mean, I could just be stacking things there for points, but I have enough of a points engine available, so I'm just going to keep putting floaters here so it never runs out. So this is only one animal. I want to give it a turn. I don't need floaters right now, so we're going to trade here for 3. I keep umming and eyeing, you know. Do I want to get a heat bump? I do. I kind of want an ocean first, though. I guess I could put my mole down at the bottom here. Give me places to grow. I mean, Herbivores looks good. 3 plant income from insects is pretty decent considering that I haven't even moved the heat. Let's play Herbivores first so I don't mess that up. And then insects. And then, yeah, we have a little bit of cash, but that's okay. We're going to have the government give us an ocean. And we so desperately need heat. Like, so desperately. More plant tags are nice, but now I just have the standard project heat bumps. Like, it's just insane how far we've gotten. If I play a Jovian, though, technically I can get 12 heat from that, which is 2 heat bumps, which is nice. So maybe Ganymede, even though it's a huge waste of resources, isn't actually a huge waste of resources. Hard to say. Hard to say. I certainly want to trade here and get a bunch of cards. I don't know which one needs the animals. Minority Refuge, I can't play it because I already have all my colonies out. So this, for the titanium I'm not using, allows me to play this, which allows me to finally get these heat bumps. Which allows what? Do I just standard project a bunch more heat bumps? Like, again, I'd love to be doing stuff with the colonies, but like, we just need the heat. That opens up grass, which is good for several reasons, because anytime I play a green tag, I get animals. Anytime I put a greenery, I get animals. This is going to get me the next breakpoint, and then boom, a heat bump. And now that the government doesn't get the bonuses from the track, I can have them help me with the heat. I mean, we're fighting our way back into this game. Heat bump pets. Anytime you play a city, get an animal, get money, get the animal. Extra heat turns into animals. Science tag for card draw. Focusing on the money. Card draw. Sell a steel. Sell a thing. Sell a. Okay. Pets. It literally, pets comes with an animal on it, for the record. So pets has an animal tag, which makes 2 animals on other cards, and then it gave me one. For $7, I got $6 worth of animals back and 1.5 points worth of animals. Like, it's kind of crazy. So I don't need any more floaters on this card. So at this point, I really can play floating habs and just allow it to collect the floaters for the endgame points. Trading for 1 animal is poopy. This is maxed out for floaters. This would help me this turn. Perhaps I play this for the steel. That helps me justify the spaceport. That gives me a 2nd fleet. And now with the 2nd fleet, I can trade. I should just get more energy, right? This feels insane. Also, I should save this for the penguins. -6 is 1 bump away. If I use 2 titanium here, I can still trade. I can play Sub-Zero Saltfish, which gets me $4 back based on the adjacencies, and then a 6 once I click this button. This is the problem, is I want to trade. Well, I guess I can sell a card, because I want to trade here for 3 titanium, and with that, I can get floating habs, a tremendous amount of floaters. That's like 2.5 points. And then even though this Jovian is kind of dumb, and it really is dumb, but it's I need energy to trade, you know? Like, I so desperately need the energy, and getting a little bit more heat means that I can trade the heat away for more animals. We're in the last generation, though, so we're pretty much dead. Gyropolis is just a city placement. But, like, these cards are trash. Man, we have such a cool combo build, and we are just not getting the gosh darn cards to play the game. Like, damn, dude. I'm mad. I'm so mad. Play you, cycle this. What do we get? Business network. Come on, man. Give me a card, dude. A card that does something. I mean, don't get me wrong, we did great with the Venus. But we invested heavily to make Venus work. Come on, man. Come on. I should have waited for my penguins. Though, at this point, am I going to get penguins? I mean, come on. 8 oceans does not seem likely. How much steel do I get? $10 worth of steel for $9. Like, ugh. Spaceport colony is just way too little too late. Small animals is funny, but I actually, like, I break even playing it, but I don't actually get a point because I can't activate it twice because it came so late in the game. I just have to buy an aquifer, and then I need to buy another aquifer. Strip mine would do a lot, but screw you, game. I'm going for penguins. And then I'm going to put this onto the penguins. I'm going to let penguins get it. I'm so mad at how this went. Like, even now, it's like, hey, do you want a heat bump? I'm like, no. I want 2 penguins. And I actually could have gotten 2 more penguins from Miranda had I just waited 1 second to do it. So yeah, I mean, I could strip mine. I want to buy heat bumps, of course. But that's just not gonna happen, really. I guess this is $1 of profit, so fine. There you go. And again, I could have played this for basically free. And I could have traded for 3 titanium earlier instead of using 2 on a card. And that would have basically made it so I had $3 left. But yeah, this run is disappointing because it could have been so much more. I have 52 card resources. 52. It's crazy. So yeah, there you go. Not even 100 points. 40 points though on cards. A measly 6 and 4 and 47 TR. The fact that like this, we usually get it up to 63, which like, you know, is incredible. 47 is so miserable. It's so far off pace. It's so terrible that like this score is basically 20 points suppressed. And honestly, the TR you normally get from doing that would also make all the rest of it better. But can we just look? Arclight was 1 animal away. Herbivores 1 animal away from breakpoints. Everything else was evened out, which is pretty good. But like, how many animals is this? Right, that alone is like 31, 36, 38, 40, 44 animals plus the 8 floaters. I mean, that's a lot of animals. That is a lot of animals. And then we ended up getting this Jovian thing just because literally we were so desperate for heat that I played this just to enable us to play a heat bump card. So this is like the synergy luck of like just an incredible game for synergy luck, a terribly awful game for terraforming the planet, which led us to just doing standard projects to push the heat up a little bit, make some of our cards playable. But like, we got the animals in the wrong order. Like, had I had small animals early or something, like we totally could have had that one played. You know, we didn't get any of the big science synergies. We did get the science synergy to get card cycles from science, which is nice. But like, you know, this isn't so many green tags for an Arclight run. Arclight is just weak to begin with. It's just not that strong an effect for the company, and we had the perfect combo for it. Ecological this. There is a viral enhancer as well that would have been like, oh, we would have gone to the moon. But honestly, like, this is so disappointing and underwhelming for what could have been such a strong combo. We just did not get the cards that we needed. We didn't get the cards that we needed, and I bought a lot of cards that we didn't need, is the thing. I think the energy really killed us for like so much of the game. Right, I literally played Beam from a Thorium just to get some energy for the last turn. I should have just bought a single energy income, but I think it ended up being the breakpoint on like a heat. Like, it was just terrible. It was just terrible in so many ways. We couldn't trade despite having 2 fleets. The trading locations were like depressing. Like, we had all those floaters, but we didn't have another card to benefit from the floaters. Yes, I could have taken, there was another floater card to push Venus, but why would I do that? Right, like invest in a whole card to get these last couple bumps and then overkill it. I guess it would have been worth it in hindsight, but we were so close for Venus, and there's so many cheap ways to get a couple bumps. We even sold one of the cards for a triple bump, which I guess goes to show. But hey, Venus wasn't where we were failing. It was the heat. We bought so many heat bumps here at the end. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.